Hi.
Sir, good morning,
Yep.
sir.
Good morning. Please sit. Yeah. Could you please introduce about yourself?
Good morning, sir. Thank you for
Speak
giving.
loud.
Good morning, sir. Thank you for giving this opportunity, wonderful opportunity. My name is Anil Kumar. I am from Telangana, and my native place is Nalgonda. I had done my graduation in the year of 2022 at AS Engineering College in the stream of Electronic and Communication Engineering, and I passed with a grade percentage of 65%. After completion of my graduation, I had took a technical course at Q&J Spiders as a HDET, Software Development Engineering Testing, manual testing, and along with that, I have learned Java and basics of automation skills. And coming to my hobbies, I play very well in kabaddi and chess.
Mm-hmm.
And when I get free time, I will try to learn the new technologies
Mm-hmm.
and get how to build my strong skills. Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's-
Good. So, may I know like what is your strength and weakness?
My strength is my confidence and my parents. My weakness is I believe the strangers
Okay.
easily.
Okay. What is your short-term goal and long-term goal, Anil?
My short-term goal is to be a placed as a software engineer in a repetitive company, and my long-term goal is I want to become a Scrum Master and be a 5 years afterwards. I will become a trainer as a testing engineer.
Okay. Cool. So, what do you know about IT industry?
IT industry. IT industry is the main objective is to develop an application as per the customer requirements.
Okay.
And as per the product, market analysis.
Okay. What is your strength and weakness?
My strength is my confidence and my parents. My weakness is I believe the strangers very easily.
Example?
Example, my confidence. Sometimes I didn't prepare well or any exams, but I written well. I will going to build my confidence levels.
Okay.
I will write well.
Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
that's-
So, how many types of application do we have, Anil?
Client server application, web application, standalone application.
What is the difference between them?
Standalone application means installing all the parts of the application in client server is known as standalone application. Parts of the application are user interface, business logic, and database.
Mm-hmm.
For example, calculator and calendar. We do not require any internet and server.
Mm-hmm.
So data in these are advantages are highly secure.
Okay, what is the difference between the web application and mobile application, Anil?
Web application nothing but installing all the parts of in the server side. User interface, business logic, and database. Here data sharing is possible. If many of the users are using the application, if server may down,
Mm-hmm.
we are unable to use the application.
Mm-hmm.
And mobile application coming to nothing but
Cool.
testing the different applications in iOS and the Android. iOS nothing but iPhone operating system.
Wasn't iOS version how much?
iOS version 15.61.
So, what are the difference between manual testing and automation testing, Anil?
Manual testing, the main objective of manual testing is to find the defects after completion of the development phase.
Okay.
And automation testing is after complete when the application is stable, then and itself we are going for the automation testing. Why we are going for automation testing means if there are many repetitive tasks, there are many regression tasks, then we go for the automation testing.
What is the difference between the regression and retesting?
Regression nothing but when we suppose while we develop the application at a time, we cannot develop the application. We will divide into two parts. Different cycles. In the first cycle, we have developed the application and we are hand over with a few number of users to the customer. While we are preparing the second application, the features which we develop in the second application, which may affect on the first application.
Mm-hmm.
So we will do the again regression testing. Regression testing nothing but in a short definition, re-executing of the old test cases
Mm-hmm.
is called a regression testing.
What is the different set of regression testings are there in the
A
market?
unit regression testing, regional regression testing, full regional
Mhm.
regression testing.
Difference between them?
Unit regression testing, when the changes are in the component level, in called unit regression testing.
Mm-hmm.
Second is full regional regression testing, when the bug fixes along with the new test cases we are going to execute it.
Mm-hmm.
and we are going to find the implementing area something.
Yeah. No, cool. So if I give one pen to you,
Okay, sir.
if I give one pen to you,
Yes.
at that time, how did you check the pen is working and not? What are the test cases you are going to write?
First of all, I will going to read the requirements. I will going to understand the requirements.
The requirement is pen should work easily.
Yes, sir. And I will go for the explore the pen. First of all, if we develop the pen, it must be matched with the requirements. I will going to write the pen, and I will going to see what the length of the pen which we in the requirement which we developed, and see the brand name, and which with the tip of the pen, and either it is easily carryable or not, either it is easily breakable when we drop down with a high length. Yes.
So you are the tester, right?
Yes.
You are the tester. In the real time, where you are going to check? In which environment you are going to check?
When I use e-commerce application as a tester, I will check in the search box like mobiles. If I get mobiles, then the application working.
So how many types of environments is there? How many types of environments do we have?
Developing environment, staging environment, test environment.
In the developing environment, what exactly happening?
They develop the code and test the unit testing done by the developers.
Okay, unit testing who will do?
Developers.
Tester will not do?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir. 100%.
So integration testing?
Integration is done by the test engineers.
Okay. Developer did not do, right?
No, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir. Unit testing nothing but they check whether the code is functional is working or not. Just a unit level, one feature. In the integration testing is done by the test engineer. They are going to find the data is flowing from independent module from source to destination by combining of all features. So it is done by the test engineers, integration testing.
What is the difference between beta testing and sanity testing?
Sanity testing is a subpart of the regression testing, and we are going to find the bug fixes across the bills. Yes. Sanity, this is about the sanity testing. It is a narrow and deep. It is a undocumented. Next one.
What is beta?
Beta testing. Beta testing is done by the end users out of the organization, whether it meets the user. End user satisfaction or end users destination.
So in which environment you are going to test?
In the production or test environment.
No, tell me anyone. Like which environment you are going to test the application before?
Before releasing in the market, we are going to test the production. Staging server or production.
Sorry?
Staging server. Our production.
Means?
Before going to into the market, we are going to test the area.
Where?
In the production server or staging server.
Staging server.
Yes.
How you are checking in the production? Production, all real-time employees are there, real-time users are there, right?
Yes, sir.
So how you are
by
going to
accessing the application only some of them, like an end user, we are going to test how the end users are going to think as the way we are going to test the application.
Okay, cool. So in the staging environment,
yes,
you are doing testing.
Yes.
The requirement is login functionality.
Yes,
what is that?
Login functionality.
Login functionality means requirement is we have correct username and correct password.
Yes, sir.
Okay, how you are going to check that scenario?
First of all, I will check with the valid username, valid password, and I will press the login button. It's successfully logging.
Okay.
And second test case is I will type the valid username. I will type the invalid password.
Okay.
I will click on the login. No, it's unable to log because invalid password we have entered. And I did not enter any username and the password and click the login button. So in different ways I will going to test the application. And one more test case is I will enter the only username. I didn't enter the password and click the login button. I didn't enter the username. I entered only the password and click the login button. It unable to enter because here no username is not available.
Okay, cool. Here I am asking one question.
Yes.
You are giving correct username.
Yes.
You are not providing the correct password.
Yes, sir.
At the time it will be working or not?
No, it's not working.
It's not working.
Not
but
working.
in your scenario, it is working. It is working.
Yes.
At that time, how did you do? Which type of precautions you are going to take?
Again, I am going to observe test the features of login functionalities.
Again you are doing.
Yes, sir.
Again you are getting same issue. At that
Same
time,
issue,
how
sir.
did you do? How did you solve the issue?
I will do to solve the issue. It might not be a technology support from the coding side. Technology
Tell
support.
me what you are going to do next.
we are going to, I'm going to inform to the team leader respective person,
The person is not available.
not available.
Yes.
So another testing is I will going to ask if the same repeat again.
That person not sure about the scenario.
Not same.
Next, what you are going to do?
Sir, that's from my side.
Simply you are sitting.
No sir,
Hmm.
I'm not sitting.
Tell me, you have one bug,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So some people are absent. You are the teammate is there. That person is not sure about that particular requirement. At the time, which type of precautions you are going to take? You didn't tell to anyone. Say simply you are sitting.
No sir,
Ah.
I will take action.
What type of action you are going to take?
I will inform the respective
You blast the
person.
laptop.
No sir,
Ah.
I will not blast that.
Ah. Next, what you are going to do? Which type of action you are going to take? Think, and definitely you will get an answer.
Again, I am going to do the explore of this module once again.
Whom to explore?
May itself explore the thing.
Acha, okay.
Explore the thing. Once again, it same happen.
Yeah,
I will
same
repeat-
again it will be coming.
I will repeat one or more, 2-3 times.
Yeah, you are tried 10
Ah.
times. 10 times only you are getting same issue.
Yeah, I will send you the bug report to the considered developers.
At that time developer is not available.
At that time, developer is not available.
Okay, cool. See, what do you know about defect life cycle and SDLC?
SDLC nothing. The abbreviation of SDLC, software development life cycle. It is in the development phase. It has some phases like requirement collection, feasible study, designing, coding, installation, and maintenance.
Mhm.
It is a step-by-step process to develop the software.
Mhm.
Yes. And in the requirement collection, nothing but when the customer is given the requirements to the business analyst, the business analyst collect the requirements, and then itself after the feasible study is happening. In the feasible study, a group of person like HR, test engineers, developers, web designers, all members are sit together and discuss whether the project is doable or not in a certain budget.
Mhm.
Certain budget.
Mhm.
So then and then first web designers going to start the designing of the application by based on the requirements, understanding the requirements,
Mhm.
and developers after the completion of the designers, the developers are going to design, start writing the code by using the particular language based on the designing.
Mhm.
After completion of the designing, the build team came across and compression compiled by the build
Mhm.
and turns into the application and will be by the team lead installed in the test server. By accessing the test server URL, testings are going to check the application. In the checking the process, if a test engineer find any bug, which will be reported to the considered developer by writing a bug in a bug report and writing and by keeping the navigation and the observation steps. And after completion, as this process will happen until and unless application will be stable.
Mhm.
After completion of this stable, we are going to hand out to roll out our deployment to the customer,
Mhm.
in the form of after completion that, since the customer is new to the application, we may help under the maintenance.
Mhm.
This is the process which happen in the SDLC.
Okay. So, what is the template you people are following to write the test cases?
Bug report template.
Yeah. Tell me the template fields.
Bug report template. ID, serial number,
Mhm.
ID, severity of the bug,
Mhm.
next to test ID,
Mhm.
build ID,
Mhm.
navigation and the observation steps,
Mhm.
priority.
What is the
And-
difference between the priority and severity?
Priority nothing but how urgently we are going to fix the bug. It is decided by the test engineer. Severity nothing but how the harmfulness which shows on the application. Severity. There severity nothing but there are 4 types: critical, major, minor.
Okay, I will give one
Blah, blah.
example.
Yes, sir.
You can find out which one is the priority, which one is the severity.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we have one login functionality is
Yes,
there.
sir.
So, what the requirement is Facebook application, you know, right?
Yes, sir.
We should post the content.
Yes, sir. Content.
We should post the content.
Either it may be in
See,
the.
we should post the content.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we are successfully posting the content. That is okay. Okay, but we are unable to comment
Yes,
with the numeric numbers.
yes, sir.
Characters are going, special characters are going, but numerics are not allowing.
Not allowed.
Okay, cool. This is one issue. Numerics are not allowing. So in the login page, we have one issue.
Yes.
Okay, that's second issue. And third one is, so we can't able to see whatever we are mentioned the comment, that is the third issue. Which one you are going to take the priority, which one you are going to do the severity?
Priority nothing but first of all I want to log into the page. It is nothing but a priority.
Okay.
I will give the P1 because after completion of the login we are going to see the comments or content we are going to upload. It is the first priority. And severity nothing but comments. How it's harmful shows after completion of the login.
Are you sure?
Yes, sure.
Okay, good. So, do you know about the Agile methodology?
Yes, sir, sure.
Tell me about that. How many ceremonies do we have?
How many
Ceremonies do we have?
How many ceremonies? You mean sprint
Ceremonies.
ceremonies? Epic, user story.
No, what are the meetings we are
Meeting, Scrum meeting, or stand-up call meeting. Scrum meeting, product on. I have 3 types, sir.
Tell me
Exactly.
about. Tell me that.
Sprint planning one is meeting, sprint review meeting, sprint backlog, product backlog, epic, user story, retrospective meeting, sprint. That's
What is the difference between the retrospective meeting and sprint planning meeting?
Sprint planning nothing but when the project is going to start, the product owner and scrum master, both of you going to explain the features and requirements to the development team. In the development team nothing but developers, test engineers and designers. The developers going to understand by as per the coding knowledge, designers are going to understand as per the designing knowledge, test engineers are going to understand as per the product knowledge. And sprint retrospective meeting means after completion of the sprint is nothing but the task which has been done in a given period of a time is called sprint. After completion of the sprint, we are going to inform to the product owner. The product owner will observe all the which are developed and going to the review. What are the improvements going to done, and he will going to appreciate and he will going to give suggestions. If not, quite.
Okay, cool. Do you know about the database testing?
Database nothing but storing of the data in a
Do
system.
you know or not?
Yes, sir. I know.
Yes. What do you know?
Database testing nothing but storing the data in the table from rows and columns. Sometimes you are going to test the database, database stored in a certain up to 100 files. We are going to store the more than 100 files. Either it is possible or not. We are going to test the database.
How did you check? How did you check the database?
By uploading the data, by fetching the data.
How you are fetching the data?
By using the queries, SQL
Where
queries.
you are using queries?
SQL queries.
Where you are using that queries in the Excel? In the Word, right?
Yeah.
In the Word you are using, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. In the Word, how did you write the query?
In Word, no, sir. In the Word, we are unable to find queries. In the Excel, through Excel, we are going to
Through
find
Excel.
the Excel.
In the Excel sheet, where did you write the query? In the Excel, you are telling, right? In the Excel, we are writing queries, right? Where we are writing the query? In the Excel first column or second column?
I don't know exactly, sir, but the process is.
Okay, cool. So, do you know about how to write the select query?
Select, yes, sir. Select as tick. Select in the what we are going to.
Tell me the
fetch.
syntax about select.
Select is the first. Select is a query. We are going to write what we want to fetch from the database. We are going to write in the select query, and from we are going to from which table we want to fetch the data in the from. We are going to write in the from.
I am asking query. The syntax about the select.
Select. Suppose there is EMP table. We have.
Tell me the syntax. I
Syntax.
am not asking example.
I don't know, sir, exactly.
Tell me about
Sir.
the update.
Sir, update nothing but in the existing table we are going to.
I am not asking about that explanation. I am asking about syntax.
Select update from table name.
Are you sure?
Yes, you
Okay. What do you meaning about the delete query? Delete syntax?
delete syntax. Select. I mean particular column name and from particular table name.
What exactly happening between primary keys and foreign keys?
Primary keys. There are tables. Suppose in the first column it is a primary key, and in the same column which is present in the second column it must be a foreign key. Yes, sir.
Main difference between foreign and primary. Okay, cool. So, what do you meaning of functional testing and exploratory testing?
Functional testing was checking an application by giving the positive and negative.
Yeah, tell me, no problem.
Sorry, sir. Functional testing is checking an application by giving the positive and negative inputs to the application. Functional testing. Explore testing, but when we don't have any test documents, or we are new to the application, we are going to explore the application. So After understanding and get the knowledge, the application, we are going to write the test documents, and then itself we are going to test the application. It is a time consuming process.
Okay. So you are getting one bug. You are
Yes.
getting one bug.
Yes.
Okay. In the bug, you want to tell to the developer.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Where you are going to mention that bug to the developer?
By writing the bug report. Bug report.
Bug report. How
Bug
do you
report.
write the bug? Which tool you are using for the bug report?
Jira,
Jira.
Bugzilla, and Mantis. They are bug tracking reports.
Jira,
Bugzilla, and Mantis.
Mantis. Okay. So in any tool, how did you use the template for raising the defect?
Raising the defect.
Yeah. Which template you are going to? How
Bug
did you
report
tell to the
template.
developer?
Bug report template.
Yes. Yeah. Tell me
By
what.
writing the navigation and the observation steps,
Okay.
and writing the details about the particular bug,
Okay.
and exactly location of the bug,
Okay.
and write about the future,
Okay.
and test ID and build number. These are all the mentioned in the bug report, and we will going to send to the consider developer and change the status as assigned.
Okay. Cool. What is the difference between the expected and actual result, Anil?
Expected and actual results.
Yeah.
Expected result is written. These two are written by the test engineer as per the by understanding of the requirement. Expected result is nothing but exactly what the customer is as think. We are going to write in the expected result. Actual result nothing but behavior and application. Actual result.
Okay. So do you know about MongoDB?
MongoDB, no sir. It is a one type of SQL.
Yeah.
I don't know sir. MongoDB, I have awareness.
So how much rating you are giving in the manual testing out of 10?
Out of 10, I will give 8.5.
8.5. In the database testing?
In the database, I have idea, I have learned.
I'm
but
asking rating.
I will give 7.
7. Okay, cool. So what do you know about the API testing?
Application
Anil?
programming interface,
Yeah.
which is act as in between the user and the database. I mean, if I search the mobiles in the Google, the API which takes the as per the user instructions, and it is verified that it is harmful to. I mean, it checks that,
Okay.
and it checks and is going to fetch the as per the user request,
Mhm.
and again give the result to the user.
Okay. So what is the 400 status code in the API when you are getting the 400?
It is a one type of error, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, one type
Yeah,
of
what is the
error.
difference between error,
Error.
bug,
Yeah, sure.
and defect?
Error is nothing but if there is any mistake in the code, it's called error. This terminology used by the developers.
Okay, good.
These type of error we are going to find in the unit testing. While doing the unit testing, the developer is going to find the error. What is meant by bug? Bug is informal name of a defect is informal name of a bug, and defect is nothing but deviation from the customer report is called the bug. We are going to say bug. And you have another definition is expected output is not equal to the actual output. Is known as defect. Next, one more question if you ask.
Bug.
Bug. Yes, a bug. Informal name of a defect is known as a bug.
Informal name.
Informal name of a bug.
Like means? That is a synonym?
Yeah.
Synonym for defect? Are you sure?
Yeah, sure. The action is same, and performance same.
But name is different.
Yes.
Like example? Okay, cool. So when you are getting 500 status code,
I don't know, sir. But I had a listen somewhere.
401?
This type of errors, these are some kind of errors. I have a
Okay.
particular.
Where you are getting?
I didn't remember. Sir.
Okay, cool. I will give you one question.
Yes.
Okay. So you are doing payment, Anil. You are doing one payment.
Yes.
Okay. In the payment, you are entering all details.
Yes,
Okay. You are entering. You are taking. You are fetching one item in the Amazon. You are giving your card details. You are giving your card details. Then you are going to click on pay.
Pay.
But at the time, what you are going to do, you are copy the URL.
Copy the URL.
You copy the URL,
Yes.
and you are pasting the another tab.
Another tab.
Yeah. At that time, the payment is working or not?
If you go to the new tab, before that, either
Did you check this scenario in the real time?
I didn't check, but I am going to imagine
Yeah. Tell me.
what happens
That's great. Yeah. Tell me.
while we pasting the URL after completion of details. entering into the all the fields. After entering into the payment button, it's going to process happen, and even though if we open the next tab,
it will be work or not in the
It
next
will-
tab?
it will work.
Okay,
It
good. It will be work.
If we see in the system, laptop, we are going to see whether it is working or not. It's irritating.
You are doing the UPI.
UPI payment.
You are entering the UPI
Yes,
name.
sir.
Just you are pay. Then you are getting one OTP.
Yes, sir. OTP.
Asking enter OTP. In
Yes.
your point of view, it will be working. After the working, it will be asking OTP.
OTP. Yes,
At
sir.
that time also what I am doing, I am copying the URL. Again I am pasting the URL in the next tab. At that time you are entering the OTP in another tab, na?
Yes.
At that time it will be work or not?
After I'm opening the existing the OTP and text field, we are going to open that tab and we enter into the OTP where the field is present.
Yeah. So in another tab, OTP will work or not?
Yeah, works.
Are you sure?
Yes, sure.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So what do you know about the automation testing?
Automation testing. Automation testing is nothing but converting of the test cases into test scripts by using the programming languages or scripting language and executing the test scripts is automation testing.
What is the difference between the functional and non-functional testing?
Functional testing nothing but checking an application by giving the positive and negative inputs is functional testing, which happen in the inside the organization. Non-functional testing is also checking the behavior and application like performance testing, compatibility testing, user interface testing, acceptance testing, behavior and application. They are going to check in the non-functionality testing by using some tools.
How many types of non-functionality testings are available?
Performance testing, compatibility testing, usability testing.
What is the compatibility testing?
Compatibility testing, but testing an application in different softwares and the hardwares is another compatibility testing. The main goal of this, the compatibility testing is, select the platform is the main goal, because we don't know how the users are using the application in different platforms. Like software means OS, operating system, Windows. Hardware means a size of the device. Some user which we use the application of same application in the mobile, it seems to be different. Is the same application we are going to say use in the laptop. It seems to be different.
How much rating you are giving on API testing out of 10?
I don't know, sir. I'm aware of API.
Okay. So how much rating you are giving on automation testing?
Automation testing, I will give 8.
8. So what is the difference between method and class?
Method is a block which can store the set of instruction. Is another method which are two types: static method and the non-static method. Method won't execute until we call them. Static method it contains access specifier, access modifier, return type, and method name. And in the non-static method, it does not contain static keyword.
What exactly access modifier is doing? What is the role of the access modifier?
Access modifier which contain public, protect, default, AR content.
What is the difference between the public, private, and
public means which are we able to see the public. Private means which are unable to see the.
Is there any specific methods for public and private? We are using the public at that time. We are using separate method. So is there any rule?
Yeah.
Is there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell me about that.
Depend upon the user state.
Okay, cool. So how many types of inheritance are there in the Java?
Inheritance, hybrid inheritance, multi-inheritance, multi-level inheritance, single level inheritance. Inheritance are nothing but deriving the properties from superclass to child class or parent class to the child class. Superclass to subclass, parent class to the child class is inheritance. Inheritance extended by keyword. Keyword we are going to use in the inheritance. If we want to inheritance from superclass to the subclass, we must use the extends keyword.
So like which type of inheritance Java will not support?
Multi inheritance due to the ambiguity problem does not support the inheritance, because if you have two superclasses, subclass is confusing state. Which superclass I want to fetch? I want to take the data.
Okay. What is the difference between XPath and CSS selector?
XPath is one type of the locators which are going to find the elements by using the attributes. Is another XPath. CSS selector nothing but when we are unable to find the elements by using the XPath, then initially we go for the cascading style sheet.
So instead of XPath, we are using CSS selector.
If we are unable to find the elements by using through attributes, Then we go for the CSS selector.
So which one is better? CSS is better or XPath is better? XPath is
If
better.
XPath is not working for a particular time, you are going to go for the CSS
So
selector.
at the time CSS also not working. At the time what did you do?
CSS selector definitely work
If not work at the time, what you are going to take the action? Again you are sitting simply?
no sir.
Yeah. What you are
Simply
going to,
sitting is will not happen.
yeah. At the
It
time
did-
what,
it did
what
not
type
get
of
any result.
which type of action you are going to take, Anil? Which time you are going to choose these two locators? Which scenario you are going to take the XPath and
I
CSS?
mean, both of them we are going find the elements on the web page. Both of
Yeah, which time you are going to, this one is comfortable for the XPath and CSS, right? Which time you are thinking? How many locators do we have?
we have locators. We have XPath locators, advanced relative locators. Just we have started the servers.
Acha, good. So how many frameworks do you know in the automation? You are giving 8 now, out of 10 you are giving 8, so that's why I'm asking. How many frameworks do you know, Anil? No problem, please try. Okay, I like your confidence. You are telling whatever you are telling, that's awesome. Okay, this way you are going to tell, but yeah, I am more expecting. Okay, you are giving 8 now, out of 10 you are giving 8, so that's why I'm asking. How many frameworks do you know in the automation?
I don't know sir, frameworks regarding frameworks.
Okay, cool. So now I'm asking how many ratings you are giving out of 10 on automation?
Just server test started a few days ago.
Acha, take it.
So that's
So like what is the main drawback of mouse?
sir,
Wireless mouse.
wireless mouse drawback.
So as a tester,
Yes sir.
where
Wireless
we need to focus? We need to focus on the drawbacks, or we need to focus on the correct working functionalities?
Drawbacks, we must be
Yeah.
come across the drawbacks.
If you are
Because
not getting-
wireless
yeah.
mouse, because it contains a certain distance, it work only for certain distance.
Yes.
So it is a main
So
drawback.
first you are going to check, you are going to test the scenario
in
means
this,
you are checking with the
yeah,
distance.
yes, a distance.
What are the different types of test case design techniques are available?
Error guessing, equivalent participating, boundary value analysis.
Yeah,
These
tell
are-
me what is the
These are
difference
also
between-
known as black box designing techniques.
Yeah.
Error guessing nothing but achieving the test case coverage area, maximum test coverage area. Suppose there is a login button, password, username, password and login button. By using the test case designing techniques, we are
What is
going
the
to
difference between the boundary value analysis and equivalent class partition technique?
boundary value analysis means where we are going to check the in between the boundaries. Suppose there is a range between the 10 to 15. If I enter the below the 10, it should not work. If I enter the above the 15, it will not work. When a customer gives in certain range, it is a main boundary value analysis. Equivalent participating nothing but when the requirement given by the customer is set or a boolean, it is one valid input, two invalid inputs. Is not a, while we are filling the application, any application like any job application, we have three options, more than 3 options like female, male and raw gender. One valid input, two invalid inputs. If regarding female, she going to select the only one option. One valid input, two invalid inputs. So in this scenario, we are going to use.
Okay. So I will give one task.
Yes.
You have 2 conical jars.
2
conical jars.
Okay, sir. Conical jars.
One conical jar you have 3 liters of milk.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we don't have any marking.
Yes, any marking.
Okay, another core jar you have 5 liters.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but you don't have any marks. 5 liter,
Any
4
marks,
liter, we don't
any
have any marks.
measurements,
I will give one tap. Okay, I will give one tap. You
Tap.
have 3 liter and 5 liter. You
Yes.
have 3 liter and 5 liter. I need exact 4 liter of milk. At the time,
Yes.
how did you do?
First of all, I will fill.
Could you please repeat the question?
Yes, sir. There is a 2 jars which
Okay.
does not contain any measurements.
Mhm.
It is empty, like seems to be empty.
Yes, you are good.
2 jars. One is 5 liter can, and second one is 3 liters.
Okay,
I will going to fill the first of all in the 3 liters.
okay,
These 3 liters will transfer into the 5 liters.
okay,
5 liters,
okay.
and I will going to observe how much liquid if I kept in the 5 liters, it will become the 4 liters.
How much? You are
Yeah,
entering this 3 liter milk into the 5 liter.
5
right?
liters.
Yeah. Now what you are thinking?
I will first of all I fill a 3-liter jar fully.
Okay.
I am going to fill in the transfer into the 5 liters.
Okay, cool.
5 liters.
Mm.
And again I will expect a 1 liter of, because 1 liter of
How
quantity.
did you determine about the one liter? How did you determine? So you are giving some calculation.
Yes,
I am
sir.
going to my home.
Yes,
In my home I have the 4-liter jar.
Yes, sir.
I am entering this entire milk. But that in my house there is no 4 liter.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How did you determine the 1 liter?
Just I expect 1 liter. Just I imagine the 1 liter.
Imagine, right?
Yes, sir. I mean it is more than 1 liter or below the 1 liter.
Oh.
This time reason I am going to fill into the.
Is this your answer or is there any?
As per my knowledge, it is.
Okay, cool. So
if it's wrong, please let me. I can know.
yeah, sure. So see, we have the 3 liter and 5 liter, right?
Yes, sir. Sure.
So we are entering the 3 liter milk into the 5 liter.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
First
How
time.
much empty in the 5 liter? 2 liter is
2 liters empty.
right? Again, I am entering 3 liter into the 5 liter.
Yes,
2 liters are entering, fulfill 5 liters is filled,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So 1 liter is we have here
Yes, sir.
in the 3 liter. So I'm throw away this milk to the outside. Next we have 1 liter.
Yes, sir.
I'm entering 1 liter. Again I'm entering the 3 liter. So next we have 3, 4. So think analytically. Okay, think analytically. Definitely you will get a good position. Okay. So like what do you like? In case you have the team, Anil. Okay.
Sir,
In
team.
case you are getting the job, you have the one team.
Yes, sir.
In the team you are the fresher.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But team people are not accepting your work, Anil.
Yes, sir.
At that time, how did you do? How did you handle the team?
My team, if not expert, if first of all I'm on now, I will going to know the as per my knowledge I am doing the whether it's correct or wrong.
Okay, I am giving some knowledge to you.
Yes, sir.
I will give the some task.
Yes, sir.
You are doing. In
Yes,
your point of view, you are good.
Yes, sir.
But my point of view, it is not correct.
In my point of view, it is good.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
You are showing to me.
Yes,
I'm the
sir.
senior. You are
Yes.
showing to me, but I am not accept your work.
Yes, sir.
At that time, how did you do?
First of all, I know if I am doing mistake of another person is doing mistake, I'm going to know. If I done any mistake in the past, that's why he is going to the person ignores me. I will going to think that if I not done, and again once again you will go. I will going to approach them another person.
But they people are that person also not accepting your work and your way of talking and your way of thinking. At that time, how did you do?
Because I'm confident I didn't done any mistake. I didn't take any actions.
But
Another person.
Simply you are
but
sitting
no,
again?
sir. Sitting simply is
Yeah.
will not happen. Sir.
Yeah.
We did not get anything.
yeah, how did you do? What did you do? Team is not accepting
Not
your work.
accepting.
Manager also not accepting. Entire organization is not accepting your work. At that time, how did you handle your job?
First of all, I'm going to meet with the respective person, one person, and I'm going to why you are, not collaborate with me. If I done any mistake, tell me.
You don't know proper work, how you are do, how you are mingle with the candidate. That people telling to you. At that time, how did you handle?
I will change my behavior. If they give suggestions, I will change my behavior.
Okay, still after also you are getting same behavior. The people are getting same action, same impression on you. At that time, how did you do?
I can change the behavior if, for the first time itself,
Okay.
and it did not repeat once.
Okay, cool. So out of automation testing, out of 10, how many rating you are going to give?
Top 10, 7
Seven.
are.
Okay. So what do you mean? What is you do? Do you know about the Swagger tool, Swagger and Postman?
Postman, it is a one type of tool in the API which are going to use.
Yeah.
As a
So
Postman.
where did you write the test cases on it? Where did you
in
write
the
the test
Jira or Excel sheet.
in the
Nowadays
Jira
we are
and
going to
Excel?
use the Jira.
How did you write in the Jira?
Jira by in the Jira we are going in the Jira tool we are going to write the test cases.
How did you write?
What did you write?
In the Excel, you know, right?
Yeah,
There is
Excel
some-
sheet.
Yeah. In the
Sir.
Jira, how did you write? Okay, cool.
Yes, how can you write such Jira in the Jira tool test cases?
Yeah, please read. That is a very flow one tool we are using in the sub tool.
Yes, sir.
Please go through with that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And next, do you know about the Azure DevOps tools? How we are write the
Sir?
tool? How we will write the test cases in Azure DevOps? Do you know Azure DevOps?
No, sir. I am aware for
Why we are using the Azure DevOps as a tester?
No, sir, I don't know about the tool.
Do you know about the mobile testing? How we will do mobile testing?
Yeah, PM Cylindrome.
Do you know or not?
Yes,
Just
sir.
you heard about the name.
No, sir, I had it.
You
But
heard.
process now, I don't have about the what's
Yeah.
a PM and a cylinder.
What is the burp shoot tool?
Sir?
Burp shoot.
Bug shoot? I don't know, sir.
Okay, cool.
I'm listening to first of these tool names.
Acha, okay. What is the difference between developer and tester?
Developer are going to write the code in a developer environment. After completion of the developer environment, the testings are going to test the application by executing the test cases. You know, testing tester.
So how you feel, Anil? You are having around 1 hour of discussion we have, right?
Yes, sir.
How you feel in the interview?
First of all, I am very lucky to this interview
Okay.
to attend this. Everyone will not get this opportunity.
Okay.
I have get a lot of knowledge from you, sir.
Okay. Like that's it. You want to improve something.
Yes, I want to improve. a
Where
lot
you are
of-
going to improve?
I will the questions which I didn't answer. I will go definitely. I will learn within a short period of time.
Yes, I like your spirit, Anil. Okay.
Definitely a short because we don't know where the once again this question will go into.
Yeah.
Which I face.
Yes. But your way of attitude is awesome. Your confidence, I like your confidence, and I like your spirit. Whatever you are telling, right? You are trying something. That is a very good. Okay. So please focusing on whatever you are going to not attend the questions. You can try
Yes,
with that.
Sure.
Okay. I am good with you, Anil. I will get back
Thank
to you
you,
soon.
sir. Thank
Okay.
You, sir. Thank you very
Thank
much.
Yeah.